Yo, 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 salute, salute, salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see something real quick. Sorry about that. Um, Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Another show and another example, once again, of the latest Jesuit ritual being played out right in front of our eyes. I thought you guys might find it really, really interesting. And rather than regurgitate some of the information that's already been put out there, right? Because oftentimes that's what happens. People put out the content. A person initially puts out the content, breaks it down, and then other people just pretty much plagiarize the work and pawn it off as their own discoveries when actually the work has already been out there. So we're gonna actually pay respects and shout out to Zach for already being all on top of this specific ritual that's going on today, January 27th. But just also as well add our own observations and perspectives to our an already well done video. So salute to everybody for joining us. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video. This is one of the most Jesuit NFL team. Well, the first publicly Jesuit owned NFL franchise. Uh, um, and they really don't care who knows about it. They put it out there, they promote it, they publicize it. So we're gonna get into exactly how symbolic this is, why this specifically happened today, and also some other additional observations. So if you're in here, click that like button, smash it, and once the video goes up, drop a like, drop a comment, or whatever the case may be. Promote it, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend. Appreciate you guys, but we're gonna get right into the video because there's a lot going on. So for all the Pittsburgh Steelers fans out there who by the way, are straight fanatics, and there's Pittsburgh Steelers fans all over the country, not just in Pittsburgh. You could pretty much walk into your neighborhood bar, and there's definitely gonna be a Pittsburgh fan in there or a Ben Roethlisberger fan, right? But as you guys can see, this guy is definitely a Jesuit agent, Baphomet agent, drawing up the Baphomet sign right there. Time and time again, these are some of the rituals that they're promoted to display, and this arms this hand signal right here just happens to be something that that's so oftenly done by athletes, entertainers, and the average person will just chalk it up to, oh, you know what, this is just a coincidence. His hand just happened to be formed that specific way, or whatever the case may be. No, none of this is by accident. It's completely done on purpose on national television to promote a specific agenda, right? And also to pay homage to their controllers and the people, the actual ruling class. So let's get into the video. Hopefully you guys appreciate it. Let's check it out, man, because there's a lot of good stuff going on. So uh, sit back and let's see what's going on.
Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. Two big retirements in the news today. Stephen Breyer has officially retired from the Supreme Court. And in the world of football, Ben Roethlisberger of the Pittsburgh Steelers has also retired on this same day. And there's a very clear connection between the two retirements that a lot of people will never see, even though it's kind of there in plain sight. If you're not aware, the Steelers, who Ben Roethlisberger plays for, they're the one NFL team that is publicly owned by a Jesuit family. It's not a secret. It's kind of just open and out there. The Rooneys are this big Jesuit Catholic family. And of course, when most people think of Jesuit in the United States, they think of an excellent high school in their town with some of the best athletes around. The Jesuits are known for their athletics and their education. But the Steelers, this great NFL franchise, one of the most winning ever, they're owned by the Jesuit Rooney family. And we've talked about some very Jesuit deaths in that Rooney family over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing about American football is it's credited to a Scottish Rite Freemason, Walter Camp, who went to Yale and was a member of Skull and Bones, the powerful secret society there that's modeled after the Knights Templar who served the Catholic Church like the Jesuits, and that's why the Templar cross is in the Jesuit logo. It's also why the Knights of Columbus are headquartered right across the street from Yale. They also serve the Catholic Church. In Washington, D.C., you have Georgetown, the nation's first Jesuit university. The Jesuits have been in D.C. longer than the federal government. And you also have the Scottish Rite headquarters, the House of the Temple. And when this nation was established in 1776, you had also the establishment of the Illuminati, May 1st, 1776, by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt, who said his plan was to infiltrate Freemasonry, government, education. So, again, Illuminati, Jesuits, Masons, the nation's capital, government. Let's look at how this all fits together now. We'll start with Stephen Breyer.
Okay. So, if you checked out my video last night, right, we spoke about the number 27 and the ritual, right? 27 being the ritual number. For those of you not familiar with that, ritual equaling 27 in the purest cipher full reduction. So on 27th day of the month, we have this Jesuit ritual going down with the arguably Hall of Fame Pittsburgh Steeler Ben Roethlisberger retiring on the 27th day of the month, right? And why the 27 is extremely important, because it is the ritual number, but as well as Steelers equaling 103. 103 is the 27th prime number. Always speaking about numbers and their relationships. So on the 27th day of the month, we have this ritual where ritual equals 27, connecting to the Steelers equaling 103, the 27th prime. And this all goes back to the Jesuits equaling 103 as well. Not by accident. All of this is occurring on this specific day for many, many reasons, right? So we have Ben Roethlisberger's retirement going down on January 27th. Retirement equal 127, like today's date could be written 1/27. On the 27th day of the month, the ritual number, Ben Roethlisberger played in the AFC. The AFC is currently sitting on 27 Super Bowl wins, as a conference. And while he's retiring and the Pittsburgh Steelers are sitting on, they just picked up their 27th playoff loss of their history as a franchise. And that was Ben Roethlisberger's last game as a Pittsburgh Steeler, picking up their 27th playoff loss, while the AFC sits on 27 Super Bowl wins. And then we also bringing it full circle back to the 127, retirement equaling 127. And we have Ben Roethlisberger, the famous Pittsburgh Steeler, retires on January 27th, which is the birthday of the original owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Art Rooney was born on January 27th, 1901, which just so happens to be today, Ben Roethlisberger's retirement date. On the 27th, the ritual number, paying homage back to the original owner and Jesuit Arthur Rooney of the Rooney family, the owner and the founding owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? So, very, very symbolic, not an accident. It's not a coincidence. This is more and more, evidence proving beyond a reasonable doubt that these things happen specifically on, a specific day, on a specific day of the week, on a very symbolic ritual, that cannot be discredited, right? So Arthur Rooney's birthday, Ben Roethlisberger paying homage on January 27th. And then we also have, just bringing it full circle to, the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, equaling 127 in the purest cipher, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, and also variant Illuminati, equaling 127 and reverse full reduction, the Bavarian Illuminati. So just once again tying in all these 127s all across the board, connecting with the 27, and also January 27th being the birth date of Arthur Joseph Rooney, the original founding owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So once again, not an accident. It is all happening specifically for a reason. Never, never, never by accident. This is all on purpose. So we'll get right back into the video and explain and explore some more and more information. But how ironic that Arthur Rooney, even from the grave, is taking part in this Jesuit ritual currently, right now, January 27th, 2022. Right? So let's get back into it. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, get to the actual gist of it. Okay.
And trophy named after the Jesuit Vince Lombardi. You play the sport named after the Scottish Rite Freemason who was in Skull and Bones. And now here we are with the Steelers with the Jesuit-owned team with this perfect Pittsburgh retirement. And remember, there's this connection between Pittsburgh and San Francisco. It helped us see the year of Super Bowl 54 that it was very likely in Week 3 that the Super Bowl was going to be the Chiefs versus the 49ers. And if you weren't here then, you can go back and look this up. It's all facts. September 22nd of the year of Super Bowl 54, which was 2 seasons ago, on 22/9, 229 is the 50th prime number. The 49ers got their 229th home win in the regular season over Pittsburgh. And both Pittsburgh and San Francisco are 50 in that same cipher, which we call the most pure cipher, the alphabetic order with the rules numerology. The 229th win on 22/9 over the other 50 team. And Super Bowl 54 was the 50th Super Bowl of the modern era. They faced the Chiefs, which equals 50 in that one.
And connecting back to that number 229, I had it up here earlier, but as you guys can see, 229, Benjamin Roethlisberger, which is Ben Roethlisberger's full name, equals 229, the 50th prime number. So Zach is referencing a 50 ritual that happened on 22/9, September 22nd, between Pittsburgh and San Francisco. On 22/9, I believe it was San Francisco picked up their 50th win versus Pittsburgh. 229, the 50th prime, Benjamin Roethlisberger equaling 229, as well as Pittsburgh equaling 50 in the purest cipher, and then also San Francisco equaling 50 in that exact same cipher. So all these things happening on a specific day for a specific reason, connecting back to these very ritualistic numbers, not by accident, right? So let's continue.
But now here we are on this date with the 50 and 58 connection. This Pittsburgh great Ben Roethlisberger. You know, in the United States of amnesia, they forgot that part of this guy's legacy was and who knows if it even really happened. But they love to just create these narratives, and you know, he's one of the only white players in NFL history to go through this kind of shaming. But for a while, it was looking like Big Ben was a rapist. Anyway, most people have forgotten that story now because it was years ago. It's the United States of amnesia. Anyhow, here's something not to forget. He retires at age 39. And what's this man's nickname? Big Ben. What's Big Ben equal? 39. There's an old movie in the UK that has a lot to do with that clock, Big Ben, called The 39 Steps. And anyway, Big Ben's 39, retires at age 39. Retire equals 39. Masonry's 39. Secrecy's 39. Just perfect, right? And then it's a Thursday today. I think I forgot to write down I did. Okay. Thursday, when you write it out as a word, equals 35. Thursday's named after Jupiter. Peter's in that. Peter's the first Catholic pope. But Thursday's 35. Catholic's 35. Holy See is 35. I 35. That's why the I went on the dollar bill in 35. The shape of the football is the I. QB equals 35. Tom Brady, his greatest nemesis, is stuck on 35 playoff wins right now. Tom Brady equals 35, has 35 birth numerology. But he's retiring as this QB, this legendary QB for Pittsburgh, a span of 35 days from his upcoming birthday. And In the Chaldean and septenary ciphers, which we don't use a lot, Super Bowl and football are 35. First ever Super Bowl was won with 35 points. If you take a peek up at the story up here, I put out a video on this on Gematria Effect Sports, how this very well could happen. Notice CBS Sports is speculating that Aaron Rodgers will go to the Steelers now that Ben's retired, because he's likely going to leave Green Bay.
Before we get into this, I just thought, obviously connecting right back to the 103, right? So 103 being the 27th prime number, the ritual number, today being the 27th day of the month, right? We have Ben Roethlisberger, a player for the Steelers. Steelers equaling 103, the 27th prime, and he retires, just at the very end of the 102nd season, but prior to the start of the 103rd NFL season, which is next year, right? So very, very, interesting synchronicity between the number 103 and 27, and all this happening on the 27th day of the month, as we said, on Arthur Rooney's birthday. What would have been his 121st birthday, and very, very symbolic what's going on with this Ben Roethlisberger ritual. So just wanted to reference once again that 103 and 27 heading into the 103rd NFL season next year.
If that does happen, if Rodgers goes to the Steelers, understand the ritual. Let me show you again why you got to know gematria forwards and backwards. I talked about Pittsburgh's 50. Look at Steelers. You see how Steelers is also 50? Get Pittsburgh's 50, and that same cipher, San Francisco's 50. But Steelers, with just the alphabetic order, is 103. Next NFL season will be the 103rd NFL season. And Rodgers also has that 103 in his name. He does the State Farm commercials, which is 103. You'll recall when Bart Starr died, from his death to the Packers opening the season against the Bears was 103 days, and the Packers won that game over the Bears 10-3, like 103. Not to mention next year the Super Bowl's in State Farm Arena. That's where the Cardinals play. The last Steelers Super Bowl, they beat the Cardinals with Big Ben. So, I mean, all this ritual could be in the works. But another thing to think about with Rodgers is his girlfriend lives in Colorado, and the Broncos are the only other team with a 103 connection. And if I'm not mistaken, Aaron Rodgers got his 103rd career win over the Broncos, so that could also work in the 103rd season. But those are the two teams with the 103 connections. And if Aaron Rodgers did go to the Steelers, I see a Super Bowl coming first.
Okay, so obviously there's probably a bunch more stuff that could be taken or extracted from this Ben Roethlisberger retirement. But basically, I just mainly wanted to focus on those specific numbers that we highlighted: the 127, the 103, the 27 prime, the 27, the 50 as well, the 229, the 50th prime, connecting back to the number 50, which connects with Pittsburgh and Steelers. As well as for those of you, this season started on 9/9, September 9th. So from that day till today is exactly 140 days. Ben Roethlisberger retires on the 140th day of this NFL season, and Pittsburgh equals 140 in English ordinal. So all across the board, the perfect day. The perfect day of the year, the perfect day into the NFL season, as well as on Art Rooney's actual birthday, all syncing together for just a perfection of a retirement for Ben Roethlisberger. Referencing right back to the number 27 and 103, as well as the number 50. Right? How ironic is it that not only are the Pittsburgh Steelers currently sitting on 27 playoff losses, the AFC is on 27 Super Bowl wins, as well as today being the 27th day of the month. So all these numbers, very, very important. Hopefully you guys pay attention to it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Look forward to bringing you guys more and more content. But once again, just wanted to pay homage to an already adequate video that was put out by Zach. Wanted to give him this credit, as well as just add my own additional perspectives and observations. without regurgitating the same exact information or plagiarizing the information and trying to pass it off as my own actual discoveries, right? Which a lot of people tend to do. A lot of people tend to watch this guy's videos and just, copy some information, promote their own channels, and just put the information out on their channels as if they were the ones to actually come across that information, right? But not us. We like to keep it real. We like to pay homage, and we like to collaborate. So, and also this just adds to another interesting perspective. Sort of a reaction video, right? We're reacting to the content that Zach's putting out, as well as adding our own little, additional observations, which is always the key component, right? You definitely want to add value to the video. You definitely just don't want to sit there and just, plagiarize somebody's work. So, salute to everybody in the community. Hopefully, you guys were all on top of this Jesuit ritual that happened right in front of our eyes on this specific day in history for a specific reason. Obviously, paying homage to Arthur Joseph Rooney. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Continue to support those who genuinely support you. And as we love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3, proving once again when used correctly is the number one tool in professional sports handicapping, as well as finishing in victory lane. So, congratulations to everybody that was discovered this actual ritual that went down, as well as people that were that are currently in the driver's seat on the road to Super Bowl 56. Salute, you guys know exactly who you are. If you aren't already a member of the community, the link will be in the description for you to join up and get in tune. Get those likes up. Once the video goes up, promote the video, share the video, come back, drop a comment, or any additional perspectives or observations are welcome. Keep the trolling on other platforms. We don't welcome that. And also, just concluding the video that we did yesterday, which was very interesting. If you haven't seen it already, the actual Kobe Bryant rituals that happened yesterday in the NBA, too obvious, and we call it free cash, which is exactly what it was. But we came across this story as well on the 24-month anniversary. You had this statue being unveiled at the crash site on the 2-year anniversary. Kobe and Gianna statue placed at the crash site on the anniversary of their deaths, right? So obviously the number 24 being highlighted in the statue. And, this story being publicized on CNN January 27th, which is, once again, the ritual day of the month. The 27th day is the ritual day of the month. And we always tend to highlight that with a bunch of stuff going on all across the world. So once again, if you haven't checked out that video, it's on my channel. Please check it out. Drop some likes, get them views up. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to get up out of here and get back to work. Take care of yourselves. My name is Victor. For those of you not familiar, reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter. That's MRFUTUR, the number 3 and S on Instagram and Twitter. We're trying to grow those platforms as well. And it is the easiest way to reach me, as well as we occasionally do drop gems on those specific platforms. So congratulations once again. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care of yourselves. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. Ida, Buddy, Scott. I see everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Oh, and also, before you guys get out of here, there is an actual new... if you haven't already became a member of the community, there is a new button available on this channel, the join button, for a very, very reasonable price. You can become an actual member of this community, a true supporter of your content creator, while at the same time releasing exclusive badges and emojis. So if you haven't already became a member, click the join button and show some love and support your actual content creator. It's definitely very, very much appreciated and at a reasonable price. So appreciate everybody who took it upon themselves to do that. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.